at Enugu to Aguleri. Commissioned a primary school built by the community in Eziagolo to Aguleri. And to inspect an ongoing road project. While we were at it, I want to note something significant, that this visit for me happened to be a very emotional one, coming to Aguleri today. I'm particularly going to Enugu to again. I was there 2 years ago, 2023. Aguleri is very significant in this journey, but that's also the very first place that I cried publicly since I became governor. Because I could not believe what I saw in Enugu to Aguleri when I visited. We drove more than an hour on a road that I don't know how to describe that. We drove about an hour, 10 minutes or so on that day. And when Akoma, the honorable member, spoke, it caused many of us to, tears all over. Welling, I cried myself. And while I was there, one thought was uppermost in my mind. I kept thinking about this. I asked whether there was a hospital, and I was told that there was none. And what was going on in my mind all through that visit was asking myself the question. It took us an hour, about an hour 20 minutes or so to get to the upland, Otuacha, where you have, hospital at Umueri. What if somebody had an emergency about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. there? What will happen to the person? And so I decided that was not part of what I was being asked. What you guys were asking for was road. Because if you ask an Anambra man, what's your need? He will say number one is road. If you ask him the second, he will say road. Ask number three, he will say road. Because some other things he feels he can deal with them. You didn't mention this, but I decided there that we must build a general hospital, befitting general hospital there. And part of my trip, my working visit today in Aguleri, is to commission that hospital that has been built, completed, equipped with doctors, nurses, and other medical personnel.